Good day, everyone. Now, we will talk about the Mangyan tribe. Mangyan is the general name for the indigenous tribes who live in the province of Mindoro. 10% of the total population of the people who live in Mindoro are Mangyans. Before Spain conquered the Philippines, the Mangyans were already practicing the barter trade to the Chinese, who traveled to the shores of Mindoro using their ancient boats. The Mangyans traded their local products of cotton, root crops, medicinal plants, and beeswax of beads, gongs, plates, and jars. Anthropological studies revealed that the Mangyans have 8 tribes that may look the same but have different cultures and different traditions. And they are: first is called Alangan. The name Alangan was derived from the name of a river and mountain slopes in the upper Alangan Valley. They live in the towns of Baku, Naujan, San Teodoro, and Victoria in Oriental Mindoro, and Sablayan, which is located in Occidental Mindoro. The Alangan woman, who still practice the old tradition, wears an upper garment called ulango. It is made from a leaf of wild buri palm. Some of them wear a red kerchief called limbutong, which is worn over the ulango. For their skirt, they wear the lingip. It is made from woven cloth and is worn together with abayin, the Alangan's version of the Aitas Bahag. The men, on the other hand, wear G-strings with fringes in front. They practice sweating farming, but allow the clearing to be restored for a couple of years. Their practice of allowing the clearing to go back to its old form helped preserve the forest of Mindoro. Sweating farming is also practiced by the other 7 tribes. Betel nut chewing, or the chewing of nganga, is part of the Alangan men and women's tradition. For them, chewing betel nut prolongs hunger. This practice has a social dimension too. The exchange of its ingredients signifies social acceptance between the 2 parties who conduct the trade. The next one is called Bangon. The Bangons have their own culture, language, and writing system that is different from the other 7 major Mangyan tribes in Oriental Mindoro. Because of thorough studies, anthropologists have proven that the Bangons should be classified as a different group and therefore should be separated from the Tao Buid Mangyans, the group where the Bangons used to belong. They live along the Bungabon River and the surrounding mountains located within the towns of Bungabon, Bansud, and Gloria in Oriental Mindoro. The next one is called Buid. The word Buid, when translated to English, literally means mountain dwellers. They, together with the Hanunuu, Mangyans possess a pre-Spanish syllabic form of writing system. The Buhid Mangyans live in the towns of Rojas, Bansud, Bungabong, and some parts of Mansalay in Oriental Mindoro, and in the municipalities of San Jose and Rizal in Occidental Mindoro. They are the best among the other 7 tribes of Mangyan, and when it comes to path making, and because of their expertise, the Alangans and Hanunuus purchase the products of the Buhids. The women wear black and white upper garment called linagmon and a skirt they called abul. Women who are single put body ornaments such as braided nito belt, beaded headband, earrings with a blue thread, beaded bracelet, and beaded long necklace. The men, on the other hand, wear G-strings or bahag. They also put body ornaments like long beaded necklace, tied choker, and beaded bracelets. They also carry an accessory bag called bayong, which shelters personal things like knife and comb. Both the males and females carry a bayong often. Next one is hanunuo. The hanunuo Mangyans live in the towns of Bulalakaw, Mansalay, and some parts of Bungabong in Oriental Mindoro, and in the town of San Jose in Occidental Mindoro. They, like the Buhids and Hanunuo Mangyans, possess a pre-Spanish writing system, considered to be of Indic origin with characters expressing the open syllables of the language. This syllabic writing system, called Surat Mangyan, is still being taught in several Mangyan schools in Mansalay and Bulalakaw. Their clothing is similar to the other tribes of Mangyans. The male wears a bahag or loin cloth and a shirt they called bulakas, while the females wear ramit or indigo dyed short skirt and a blouse they call lambung. They also carry the bayong that carries most of their personal belongings. The haggus is their version of the belt bag. The men sport long hair, which is tied with a cloth they called panyo. The women also sport long hair and accessorize it with headbands made of beads. They also wear necklaces and bracelets made of beads. Like the Alangans, the Hanunuos also practice swine farming. A study on the Mangyan's way of farming was conducted in 1995, and it revealed that their practice prevented land deterioration. And the next one is Iraya. The Iraya is the tribe who lives in the beaches of Puerto Galera, San Teodoro, and Baco in Oriental Mindoro. However, most of them live in Occidental Mindoro in the towns of Mamburao, Santa Cruz, Abra de Ilog, and Puluan. The Irayas look quite different from other 7 Mangyan tribes. They have curly to kinky hair and dark skin, but could easily be distinguished from the Aitas, who are the most predominant indigenous tribe of the Philippines. Their ancient clothing is exactly the same as that of the Hanunuos. Today, most of the Irayas wear a civilized outfit. If the Buhids are known for their expertise in pot making, the Irayas are expert in nito weaving and other handicrafts that are derived from nito, like trays, plates, jars, and cups of different sizes. Their steady diet consists of rice, banana, sweet potato, and other root crops. And the next is Ratagnun. Most of the Ratagnuns live in Magsaysay, Occidental Mindoro. Like the Banguns, the Rataguns have a unique language that is similar to the Cayunon dialect that is spoken by the people who live in Coyo Island in the northern part of Palawan. The Ratagnun women wear a year-round cotton cloth from the waistline to the knees. Even if most of them are immersed to modern culture, there are still some males that wear their traditional G-strings or bahag and wear a jacket with symbol embroidery during Agara festivities. The woman's breast covering is made of woven nito or vine. They also wear accessories made of beads and copper wire. Like the Alangans, they also chew betel nuts often. They always carry a flint, tinder, and paraphernalia that could produce fire. Next is Tadyawan. The Tadyawan Mangyans live in the towns of Naujan, Victoria, Socorro, Pula Gloria, Pinamalayan, and Bansud. Their ancient clothing is similar to the other Mangyan tribes. Most of them used to wear accessories like bracelets and necklaces made of beads. But today, most of them wear civilized outfit. The Tadyawan, like the other Mangyan tribes, depend on swine farming. Unlike the Irayas, their steady diet consists of rice, banana, sweet potato, and other root crops. And the next one is Tao Buid. Most of the Tao Buid Mangyans live in the Occidental Mindoro, but there are some who live in the towns of Socorro, Pinamalayan, and Gloria Oriental Mindoro. The Bangon Mangyans used to be part of the Tao Buid tribe before anthropologists found out that the Bangons have a separate culture, language, and writing system in 1996. If the Alangans are known to chew betel nuts throughout the day, the Tao Buids, on the other hand, are known to smoke in pipes all day. Teenagers of the tribe can smoke anytime they want to. The tribe's men and women wear loincloth that is made by extracting, pounding, and drying the inner bark of several trees. Some of the women who live in the lower part of the mountains wrap a knee-length cloth around their bark brass string, while the men wear cloth instead of bark. However, bark cloth is still worn by both men and women in the interior. It is also used as breast covers, headbands, and blankets.